Nothing happens until a sale is made. This is something that I've said on the podcast over and over again, but I think I need to expand on it and qualify, put it in the proper context, so that those of you who are listening to the podcast for the first time will get a sense of where I'm coming from. So, when I say that nothing happens until a sale is made, or if you hear another speaker saying that nothing happens until a sale is made, because in fact it's a saying that is popular amongst the older trainers like Brian Tracy and Hopkins and Cardone. So it's a trite and a common saying. So when I say that, or when any of the older folks say that, what they mean is that your business goals depend on you making sales, and also that your personal goals depend on you making sales as well. So, your business goals, for instance, let's say you want to expand the business, you want to go into some new areas, or maybe you want to formalize things in the office, hire more staff, whatever your expansion goals might be. The only way that you are going to do that is from growing your profits from increased sales. Now, you might say that you can also do that by using debt, by taking loans either from the bank, from friends, family, or from the government. And technically speaking, that is correct. You can expand your business and you can grow using debt. But the thing is, debt has to be repaid. You have to repay the capital and you have to repay the interest. And the proper way of looking at that is to think of the interest as a tax on your future profits. Because when people give you a chunk of their money, whether friends or family, or the government, or the bank, there is an implied promise that you are going to have future growth. There's the implied sense that you have growth prospects, and that is only going to come from future sales. And so, this is a tax on those future profits that everyone is keeping an eye on. So, except if it's your mom who is giving you the money, or your dad, or maybe your brother, pretty much anybody else who is loaning you that money to expand your business is looking at a tax on your future profits. So, your business goals depend on you growing your sales, whether you grow your sales right now, or whether you take a loan with the implied promise that you're going to be growing your sales in the future. Your personal goals also depend on you increasing your sales. Holiday with family, whether at home or abroad, school fees for the kids, entertainment, DSTV, movies, pizza, cell phones, new clothes, car and housing. All these things also depend on your sales, because your sales has to grow for your personal cut of the business to increase. So you can see that your personal goals and your business goals are tied directly to whether you can sell or not. The reason why I'm bringing this up, and the reason why I want to painstakingly qualify and put this in context, is because a lot of people think sales is a dirty word. I'm a wedding photographer, for those of you who are new to the podcast. And if you're a wedding photographer like I am, you will know that there are lots of other photographers and people in the business who say, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be pushy. Sales is not a dirty word. It is a primer for your dreams to pull through. If you don't want to be salesy, or if you don't want to be pushy, you're probably coming at it from the right angle, and you have a misunderstanding of what sales is and what sales entails, because sales does not mean being pushy or aggressive, but that is something that we're going to come to in future episodes of the podcast. That's if you're a newbie, but then again, you might want to skip back, look at the menu, and you'll be able to find an episode where I have harped on what is essential to sales and what is the proper understanding of sales in past episodes. So the bottom line is, sales is not a dirty word. Sales is a necessary process and you are going to need sales to achieve your business goals and your personal goals. Because if you don't make a sale, then those business dreams and those personal dreams are not going to pull through. So, thank you very much for listening to the Sales for the Nigerian Wedding Industry podcast. I'm your host, Abuja based event and wedding photographer Tavishima Ayede. I will catch you guys on the next recording.